Yeah, so we waiting on the old boy. Said, give him 10 minutes. You know?
For sure. What y'all got to say today on this lovely Tuesday?
It's a beautiful day though.
It's a beautiful day.
Outside, not too hot, not too cold.
You know?
Just a little right.
Nice.
Above average.
It's nice.
On the north side of Baton Rouge.
Not the north side. Let's get this. Ministries. Show the back. Look at my daddy truck. That's just how we do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what we do. That's just what we out here doing for God, okay? Alright? That's what we out here doing for the Lord. You know, we just helping the Lord's people. And that's just what we do. So, we are here at the location. We are about to do the first interview of the day. So, I am excited. I'm happy. It's hot. It's hot out here. My God. But we're about to get it rocking and we're about to get it rolling.
I had to go to the.
I know nothing about this show. Yeah, if you're interested, bro, you can be a mentor. You can come to the forum. You know, let the people know when they come in to get their hair cut.
Y'all can see us?
Yeah.
Okay.
And whole time my folks.
Hello everyone, my name is Andrea Kelly. I am here on behalf of Reclamation and Restoration Ministries, Inc., a 501c3 nonprofit here in Baton Rouge. We are here to talk to Mr. June, and we are here to talk to him in regards to our efforts as a nonprofit to prevent and reduce the crime, the violent crime here in Baton Rouge. So we wanted to talk to you. You are in the area that we are targeting, so we want to talk to you about, you know, the different things that are going on in the city. What do you think is, well, first of all, introduce yourself and let everyone know who you are, what you do.
Okay, well, my name is Derek June, and I'm a barber. I've been a barber in the Baton Rouge area maybe since, 99. Well, I've been on this part of town since 99. I've been a barber in Baton Rouge since 97.
Okay. So, we wanted to come here and talk to you about the crime and everything like that. You say you were interested. We are looking for mentors. We're looking for people to come to our community forum, which is every fourth Tuesday of the month. You said that you were interested. So what made you want to hop on camera and just talk to us about the crime and everything going on in Baton Rouge?
Well, just thinking that maybe I would have something to contribute to the. I am a barber and I do cater to young black men. Well, men of all ages, but one of the most vulnerable groups is some of my main clientele.
Mm. So, when you say vulnerable, what exactly does that mean in your opinion as far as the violence and the crime and everything is concerned?
Well, some the age group that can be mainly or either heavily influenced by a lot of external or outside forces. You know, the most impressionable ages. Mm. You know what I'm saying? I could grown men too. Yeah, I mean, I could grown men have as well, but a lot of the crime it seems today is it's a certain age group that's committing the majority of the senseless violence that we have in the city, and that's some of my main constituents.
So, do you think you've been in Baton Rouge for so long? Do you think there is a certain strategy that needs to be taking place in the city of Baton Rouge to reduce the crime? And if so, what do you think that strategy should be?
Well, outreach would help. But it's going to take a certain mindset. We have to realize that we all have things in common. You know, Baton Rouge has a lot of division amongst even amongst the more poverty-stricken areas. So I believe if you have mentors or people who can give these kids knowledge of self and realize that they are more, that they have love for themselves, and maybe they can extend that love to each other. So maybe they'd be less prone to commit. You wouldn't, do it to others as you have people doing to you.
Yeah. So we're at the second location. We are here on a mission, ready to interview. Let's go.
In that Mall City.
Mall City. Hello Hello everyone, my name is Andrea Kelly here with Reclamation and Restoration Ministries, a 501c3 nonprofit here in the city of Baton Rouge. We are here talking to another guest. What's your name? Tell us what you got going on today.
Well, my name is Rico. I own Custom Paint and Body Shop.
Make sure you talk like this too.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. You can reintroduce yourself. They'll just add it.
My name is Rico. I own Custom Paint and Body Shop.
Thanks for having us today.
You welcome.
So, in efforts to prevent and reduce the crime here in Baton Rouge, that's what our nonprofit is all about. We wanted to talk to influential men like yourself. You have your own business here. You've been here in Baton Rouge for a while. So, what do you think about all of the crime and everything that's going on in the city right now?
I mean, it's dangerous. You know what I mean? It's unexplainable. It's too much, especially with the teenagers. But that's pretty much where all the crime coming from, the teenagers. And I mean, I think if they had more break centers for the kids to do, there'd be less problems with the kids. They have nothing to do, so it's nothing else but to run the streets.
What do you think about the efforts from, different nonprofits in the city? What do you think about the efforts and the level of transparency that is coming from these nonprofits? Do you think it's enough, or do you think that we can do more as a community to help these young men?
I think y'all can do more. Like it's a lot more to do. I mean, I don't know what they're doing, but apparently I don't think they're doing enough. So, but it's definitely that they can do more.
How do you think, what kind of efforts do you think needs to be happening within, not even just the non-profit organizations, but really city leaders and influencers and, people who may have some type of influence and a voice in Baton Rouge, some people that these youth may look up to? What do you think needs to be done?
I mean, there's so many things that need to be done, so we'll be here all day naming things, but I mean, it needs to be more people like myself that come from the streets, that know. Cause I was a teenager at one time, so those kids out there, I mean, I know what they're going through because that was me at one time. So I done been on both ends. I done been shot 8 times, so I done been through a lot. So I think I can understand them more, but it just need more people like me and people that can get the word out to them, to where the community come together and hopefully it'll do something.
What it was about? Violence and crime and everything you see?
I thought this was job interview about Chick-fil-A.
No, not Chick-fil-A.
Love
Do
your
my
chicken
intro.
sandwich. Okay.
They nuggets kind of good too. What's your name and everything that you do? Introduce yourself.
All right, my name is Jonathan Bell. I'm employed by a big employer here. I care not the name for right now.
That's fine.
And I also do real estate investing, so that's one of the things. And I'm a native of Baton Rouge.
Okay, for how long? You been here all your life?
All my life, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. So, we are doing efforts in the city of Baton Rouge, mostly in the Brookstown, Scotlandville area. We are trying to get the community together and really come up with a strategy to help prevent some of the violent crime going on in Baton Rouge. What are your thoughts in regards to those efforts, or in regards to the crime in Baton Rouge, period?
Well, for the majority of my life, the crime has pretty much been the same, but it's all related to the same thing. Like, they have all the data points to know why it's the way it is, and to me, it's directly correlated to the economic situation in Baton Rouge. It's always been the same thing. So even though the cost of living has went up, the income hasn't went up, and the job opportunity exposure hasn't went up. So if you look at the map where all the crimes take place, you can actually pinpoint where the crime is going to be at just by what's going on there. So I don't think the efforts, I'm not sure they're serious about the efforts. because if I can figure out where the issue, the root of the problem is, I'm sure they can. But crime here is, first of all, it's a drug hub. That's number one. And number two, it's tied into the same things that they're stripping away from, which is going to be like your education, we got the side of town where you see the highest crime spike, you're going to see the same thing. Lack of education, you're going to see lack of opportunity, lack of jobs, and then it's the resources. So what happens is we get into a situation where we try to address the symptoms instead of the root cause. Like if I go to the doctor with a nosebleed, he's just not going to stuff cotton in my nose. Yeah. Is it a tumor? Is it my blood pressure spiking? Like what's going on? So not only the fact that it's profitable because we have for-profit prisons here in Louisiana, also the fact that the solution is always let's get more police, and more policing, which is more funding, which is they directly funding in the wrong direction. You can't spend money on a problem on the symptoms of the problem and not address the root of the problem.